Welcome to episode 47 of Hacker Replay. This is 47 episodes that we've made. It's been going on for almost a year. We're not actually at a year yet, but we're getting close. If you want to show your support for the channel and the series, you can sub on Twitch for free with Prime and get the VarsityGaming charm too. It reduces the hackers you run into as well, I swear. But today we have 7 matches because someone submitted a Hacker Replay and I recognize the name. I was like, I swear I just faced this person the other day in unranked. Went back through all my footage until I could find the match that they were in. And we'll have 2 matches to review whether they're cheating or not. The very first one will be this Oregon one. We have I Hate You 7777, who's accusing Samus Croft. I mean, if we watch the 5 rounds and we're like, no, this isn't suspicious at all, then we won't bother watching mine. But if even there's a little bit of a, like, maybe they might be suspicious, then we'll watch mine. Have I ever made an episode where I didn't have any hackers in submissions? You mean by pure chance? No. I think the lowest amount of cheaters we've ever had was 2 out of the 6? Maybe 3 out of the 6. Okay. So there. If I'm a betting man for a spawn peeker, 20 seconds is a long time to wait for a spawn peek. Adjusting your aim while waiting as well is extra suspicious because Valkyrie kept moving their aim farther and farther down the closer the sledge got. Okay, they lost the fight to the Twitch. That was like perfectly on the Hibana and then moved off. It could have been a coincidence, but I'm already a little suspicious. So I'm just going to throw this out here. In the last round, he waited 20 seconds for his spawn kill. No one has spawned over by Junkyard. Not a single soul. Let's find out if he waits the full 20 seconds again, or if he leaves a lot sooner. So far, so good. Okay, they waited the full 20 seconds. So, we have a repeated pattern of them waiting to try to get spawn kills, and they wait a long time, which kind of makes the first spawn kill not that suspicious. It doesn't make it not at all suspicious, but it helps a little bit. And they're losing Claire's left, right, and center. I do not know what Goodfellas Pizza is. MPX is somehow good and bad. MPX is only good because of the high fire rate, or like higher fire rate than some other SMGs, and then the one-shot headshot, obviously. So also 0 recoil, so you can just aim at head level and just go, and if you're lucky, put them in the head. The only thing I'm finding a little bit strange right now in this like situation is that when he came back to site, he started moving a lot differently than how he was moving at the beginning of the game, or the round. At the beginning of the round, he was kind of just like slowly moving around. It's a weird difference, but I mean, I'm sure I've done similar things if I'm just like vegging out at the beginning and then it's like, okay, gotta focus. Okay, spawn. Waiting for Junkyard again. No one has spawned here. Okay, so still waiting over here about almost 20 seconds in. However, it did turn around after 10 seconds when normally they hold the angle for like 20 seconds. So slight change, but still holding random angles that no one's really coming to. Kind of helps give them some validity. Where should I go to get the varsity charm when I sub? You just go to your in-game inventory. After you sub, as long as your accounts are linked, the charm will automatically be deposited into your account. Do not check Twitch drops. Do not check Ubisoft drops. A lot of people always are telling me, why are they not in my drops? They don't go to drops. They go straight to your in-game inventory. I blame Twitch and Ubisoft for making such a complicated system for other stuff and it not being consistent. That was a full minute and 10 seconds spent sitting downstairs where no one was coming. And he still keeps checking downstairs. Right now, even though we've had some suspicious things, I'm leaning more towards innocent. But things can change. That was a very quick reaction time on the person crossing with a very small window to see them, but if they knew that he was in there, it wouldn't be that hard. Or maybe the debris is in the way, because I couldn't see anything there, but apparently he could see the head. It's his teammate, nice. It's his teammate killed, extra nice. Again, noticing differences in the first two rounds, or at least in the first round. Jaeger, or the player, Samus Croft, did not really seem to do this a lot, and now is suddenly doing it a lot, and constantly changing location based on where the enemy is. This time, looks like they're finally going to hold the door, even though they went over to breach. But before, they kept going back and forth, and quick peeking. But really AFK. 30 seconds AFK. Can't attack. They seem to be more aggressive with the peaks. Basically how they play at the end of each defense round, they play like that throughout the entire attack round so far. We also know that orange team wins because it's a 5-round match, and since they already made it to 2 rounds, that they have to win. Watching this flank, even though I'm pretty sure the last 3 are on site, right? One's in tower, but the other 2 are in sight. I wonder if this person was accused solely because of the very beginning spawn kill. Because having someone wait so long and track like where you're going, I would be pretty suspicious of them too. But so far, it really hasn't done much to prove that it's actually a cheater. If they pre-fire this Maestro with no intel... No, they have intel. He's checking locations where Doc isn't. I don't know what his plan was there, to shoot at a wall that had no breach. He did look away just as the timing would have been perfect, so. He's also only at 3 kills. I think we'll do this. That was pretty good recoil control, but G360 is not that. Or does not have that much recoil. We'll look up their stats after this match, and if the stats at all make us a little bit suspicious, then we'll watch the match that I was in with them. Also, I forgot to mention this at the beginning. I said I was going to mention this right away at the beginning, but just because I forgot, I'm mentioning it now. Chat, if you want there to be another Guess Your Rank video, we need more submissions. There will be a link in the YouTube description. I believe the command in Twitch chat is guess. You can submit your match there with a text file of the round you want me to watch. And If we get enough submissions, I can do another guess your rank. I think right now we only have half as many submissions as we need, and I'm probably not even going to use all of them, so we need a lot more submissions. Basically, all you do is make a zip file of the match you want me to watch and include a text document saying what round you want me to watch and what your username is. This was just coincidence, right? I think he's trying to go for, is it a Goyo canister? No, it's a bulletproof, right? Yes. Yeah, because someone goes on the bulletproof, so he goes over, and it looked like it lined up with the lesion through the wall, but it was actually just going on the bulletproof. Just taking the good damage, okay. Can it be unranked? Yeah, ranked or unranked, I don't really care. As long as it's not a quick match. The goo mines still bug out the camera, I see. Doesn't matter. Ace gets the last kill. I don't think that was too suspicious. I definitely understand why they would be suspicious of that very first kill. Having someone kind of like perfectly line you up does make one a little bit suspicious. We'll look up their name. They are typically a plat player, level 362. Gold, all the way to plat. KD for high caliber was pretty high, but they only had 15 matches. Actually, wait, their KD keeps like, I know these are low match seasons, but still 2.2 KD is pretty high. And then goes down to 0.9. They're really inconsistent. I would guess not cheating. I don't think there was enough suspicious activity there for us to look at my match with them. Waiting for Sledge to finally peak at 20 seconds is pretty suspicious, but we saw evidence of them holding angles on spawn peaks for 20 seconds in the future, so I think it's fine. We move on to round number 2. If I'm not mistaken, this one should be incredibly obvious. I just don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. Yes. This is Pickle Rick accusing... So remember when I said it should be fairly obvious, chat? Who on the blue team do you guys think he's accusing? They didn't include the name in the text document, so I'm seeing their name for the first time. It should be pretty obvious. So hardware ID band test 1, 2, 3, 4. They're tabbed out activating their cheats from the looks of it. And now they're about to just go fucking local. We can already tell how bad of a player they are, because right there, it took them how many shots just to shoot a camera? They have hip fire hacks. Oh, but like not aimbot or anything. Actually, I guess no, that is definitely aimbot. I don't know how he didn't get the kill at the beginning. So he has aimbot. Obviously walls. The reason why I pulled this up is because they mentioned this round, or this match goes, I believe, 9 rounds. 8 rounds. Because they team kill him. I don't know who it was. It was DJ to the Fox. And the reason why I showed this match is because I heard about how much they team killed him. I was like, if we can't get another match to clickbait with the title, this one's a pretty good one. How to deal with a hacker. This might be it. You just team kill them over and over and over again. GB Antsy. Alright. Ansteezy. Taking the next one. Curious how this will work on defense, if he's just gonna fucking fly away or not. I assume not. Oh, they team killed him and then they still won the second round. Oh, coconut milk. So that's everyone getting a reverse friendly fire. I know what happens next. I think this is going to be quite sad. Team kills. Oh, never mind. I think it happens in the next round. The Ella's trying to do what I always do. When someone's cheating, you run in front of them so that they will... Oh, he's out of... Oh, he can't reload? Oh, no, he can't reload. There we go. But you run in front of them, hoping to get them to team kill or team damage. It is interesting for me to see players like this with like complete wall hacks, aimbot, all this shit. And they still lose gunfights. All he has to do is left click. That's it. He has aimbot. He has walls. He has hipfire accuracy. Everything. All he has to do is left click. Cool. Yeah. I respect the play. Yeah, he might have missed the timing on that a little bit. He team killed him or his friend and killed himself. Now we know how they get to overtime. We go to overtime. Oh, this is smart. Look at this. Okay. They're blocking him in. Granted, he has a C4, so shouldn't matter. But if they block him in, and if he tries to C4, they can run into it and get him banned. This is fascinating to me. This is like watching an animal at the zoo. They literally locked him into sight. This is amazing. They reinforced every wall. They're blocking both doors, and I'm sure they're communicating with the other team. Oh, he takes the penalty. All they had to do, I think, was have someone stand in front of the window, and I don't think he could jump out. They actually took the team kill penalty. I feel like this is a day at the zoo, honestly. Watching this unfold.
I just love Dex, bro.
What a
1 year.
what a great match.
Pod.
Thank you for the Yusuf from Reaper and 1 year from Smoke and Mirrors. What elo is this? That's a good question. Name is annoying to type. So this is gold elo. They're going for the... Oh, I was gonna say they're gonna have 2 people get banned for him. Oh, and they have the Amaru planting quickly so that they can defuse. Oh, dude, he didn't... Oh. I feel bad. Coconut Milk did not deserve this. He went for the grenade. He took the ban. I think it probably would have been fine. All they had to do was stand in front of the breaching charge and he would have been killed. And he would have got a ban. Because he has reverse friendly fire. So if Sledge just stood in front of it, or Yana stood next to it, he gets banned. unfortunate. The two of them had to take the penalty, but that is how you deal with hackers. You need a 4-man squad to lock them into sight and prevent them from leaving. I feel like we should have like a 21 gun salute to honor those people who threw their elo. Alright, moving on to match number 3. We have on Consulate, we have Curvy Mence, part of the Curvy squad. I like it. Who's accusing Skylar Vox, but that's an I, not an L. And this is a 5-round match. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Death.
Dex, bro.
I think that's 60 today. Oh, 70. Thank you for the 10 more. Thank you. Giving everyone that that varsity charm that is still available throughout year 7. Thank you for the 70 total. 71 total.
I just love Dex.
You definitely just went. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say you went for 169, but you're 171. Thank you for another one, and then also Daddy Plan B. What a name. Okay.
I just love Dex, bro.
Now let's see what happens in this round. Skylar Vox. It's Skylar with an I.
I just love Dex, bro.
I already noticed some weird aim here, so hiding behind the pillar makes sense because the window's getting shot at. Before they even peek, you can see right here, they're in the middle of like kind of moving their aim to line up with them. It could be coincidence based off just like trying to peek the window. Could have lined up, so we're not going to assume they're cheating already, but if they have weird aim like that a lot, then probably worth investigating more.
I just love Dex, bro.
When is the charm giving me an extra big penis? Well, see, the charm is supposed to increase the size of your penis by 1 inch for every month that you're subbed. The issue is that so many people subscribed that we're having difficulty fulfilling
I
orders.
just love Dex, bro.
Because penises don't just grow on trees. They're hard to manufacture, so we're working around the clock to make sure that you're satisfied.
I just love Dex, bro.
Okay, just making sure. Default cam is still up. Curvy squad did not scrim this. They did not practice shooting default cams.
I just love Dex, bro.
They should grow trees. Penis tree. I took all the inches. Don't lie, Becca.
I just love Dex.
You took maybe 1. Okay, they didn't see the person that was standing outside the window. Which is good. That means they probably aren't cheating.
I just love Dex, bro.
He hears the cluster charges going off. Bandit somehow just living right next to the
I just love
Fuse.
Dex, bro.
Fuse walks blindly into the alibi. Chat, if this were an episode of Guess Your Rank, what rank do you guys think
I just love Dex, bro.
this would be? As much as I want to say that's suspicious, I'm pretty sure they literally just had a gunfight. Like a gun exchange.
I
Yeah.
just love Dex, bro.
As Alibi is walking up. This is a very common angle. Not usually this far back, but this angle is very common, so I'm not surprised that they knew.
I just love Dex, bro.
I'm assuming they probably get an ace, and then that's why they got reported. Silver. I'm pretty sure this is unranked. But it feels like silver. Oh, they die. No ace.
I just love Dex, bro.
Okay. Match replay is bugged here. It says he has the what was it called? MX4 Storm out. He looks like he has the MX4 Storm out, but he doesn't. Because he shot 5 shots. The reload was about the same time as the bailiff. So he has the bailiff out. It just bugged out. And it's the exact same size as the bailiff shots. That was 5 shots again, reloading, not shooting the drone, shotgun shots. It's a visual bug. I think. Well, I guess we'll see. This is I think this is a first for visual bugs we've seen. Do I clickbait this part? How to have any weapon you want in game? I think now they're back to normal. Now they have their normal gun. Oh, this is like really bugged. Or they're cheating. They could be cheating. Because they just shot there, but none of their bullets left like their ammo, and the gun didn't move at all. They just shot there as well. So, is this a bug or is this cheating? I think it is. I think it's a bug. Not that it's cheating. Oh, they finally hit something. It's also not showing them aim down sight, which I assume they are aim down sight here. Because there's no way they just sit here hip aiming. I guess one thing we can do after this round is over, we can check the castle, because he probably has a secondary shotgun, and see if they ever pulled it out and if it ever showed up. Oh, okay, Zero has their pistol pulled out. It did for a second. Or that was their gadget. Okay, so it's updating for everyone except for the alibi. Thanks for sub guy. We can also restart the round after to see if the bug still persists. Because it looks very, very suspicious. I guess we'll also see next round, because there's no way this would only happen for one round. When he's aimed down sight, Alibi holds the weapon with one hand. Might be right. Oh. I can't tell. Okay, we'll see if this round it starts the same. No offense to the Curvy squad, they don't look that good at the game. Okay, so I think it was just bugged out that round. Because now they have their pistol out. Man, are we gonna have to rewatch this entire round? No, it is. It's definitely bugged for them. It is. That round is just perma-bugged. Okay. We really can't tell a whole lot from that round, other than, I mean, Alibi kept going around to places where people weren't and was looking for them. And then sometimes they would show up where they were. The enemy team does not look that good. And I assume they would probably report them because they are currently 8-1. And maybe... Okay. So we've had this happen before, actually. I think I might know what's happening. So, I believe for the enemy team, it was also bugged. They only saw Alibi running around with the gun and probably watching the replay, it probably was just all hip fire and very static. So that's probably why they're suspicious. The reason I say that is because I remember one time we were playing, it was like me, Cross, and Priest, and Cross was like, they are cheating 100%, like he just hip fired me from across the room. And I went back to the match replay and I looked, and he wasn't hip firing. And then Cross was like, no, I swear. So he pulls up the clip, and in the clip, the guy's hip firing. So it might just be like, for them, the server bugged out, wasn't updating properly, and then they just were like, oh, this guy's running around hip firing people when he wasn't. It just looked like it on their end. Didn't see the fuse right there. But I assume that's probably what happened. He's trying to jump out the window. You can't jump out that window.
I just love Dex, bro.
Thanks for sub, Kirby. I remember back when Lion first came out, everyone would tell people they'd be like, someone jump out the window at the beginning, look up, see if you see a drone, and if you do, then they have a Lion. What great intel gathering back in the day. Honestly, from what we've at least seen, Alibai's aim isn't that good. It definitely feels more like an example of the enemy team being worse than this guy, but to them, he looks like a cheater. If he gets this, I was gonna say that's his third 4K in a row. Curvy pancake, let's go. The fuck? Oh, he gets off cameras. I was gonna say, how the fuck did he know he was there, but he just got off cameras. I feel like if we look up the Curvy squad, a lot of them will be silver, bronze, and then we're gonna look up Skylar and probably see like a gold.
I just love Dex, bro.
That's my guess. Probably a gold. I don't think they're cheating. I think they're just better. That the bailiff doesn't make the size of that size of hole and that it's an Rooney punch or something. No. There was nothing weird there. Also, yeah, true that. Soft destruction did get buffed this season, so shotgunning holes in walls is now bigger than before. So if you're being like, no, there's no way you could have made a size of hole that big, probably because of the recent buff. Also, I thank you for the 17 months. Give me the wall. That looked like a reaction shot on the Echo. This is a panic from the Jackal. That's already a 2v5 with a minute gone. Okay, last one is Capcan upstairs, who just made himself known. And they're about to win. Unless we see some crazy shit go on here. Not cheating. Not cheating. Skylar. Oh, that's an I underscore Vox. They are gold 2. I'm assuming that is a porn star or something as their profile photo. That one's Funny, I guess. Also gold, curvy, monkey, bronze. So I think this is a good example of they're playing ranked, and one side was just better than the other. We'll do Outback first. In this match, we have Omega Ace.WSC, and they are accusing Red Cerberus X. This one's an overtime match. Jaeger's right above them. Or even is sight. Not here. Oh wait, it is there. It's right there. The versus numbers are mixed up. Other than that, so far, they seem to be playing pretty normally. You can see that Omega's watching Cav because we can hear her going to silent step over and over again. The pre-fires make sense. Those are common spots. Capcan just sitting out in the open. I wonder if this is going to be a case of them actually doing anything suspicious, or just that, like, hey, they got a lot of kills, we don't trust them. Because so far, absolutely nothing in the first round. Okay, I think it likes to rush, clearly. They fell for the Prisma and are now panicking to get away. Honestly, unless anything crazy happens, I don't think they're cheating. A Vigil just sprinted up the stairs. You would easily be able to hear that. Wait, they reported him for that? What? He just reported the Finca for that. What was suspicious there? That he flicked onto the Malusi? Unless he, like, rage toggles here. I don't think we bother watching anymore, because it feels like, they reported him for basically no reason? Guess we'll see if he does anything else. They didn't report him for the Vigil kill. Well, I mean, I guess maybe they did, but I guess the Vigil could have been like, how did he know it was coming that way? My god, look at him perfectly line this person up through so many walls. That was Capcan. Yeah, Capcan getting a kill. Someone tried to push sight. Buck open this up. That's Nook heading through Bull. I don't think Thunderbird knows. I did not know you could get up on this angle. They report him for that as well. So far, it seems like he just plays better than the enemy team. Again, another instance of someone being better. But even then, like, his aim's not that good. He just has good reaction time. Okay, hold on. Am I crazy, or did it look like here that he aimed at the Nook and had no idea that he was aiming at her? But it was like tracking her perfectly. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Maybe he is suspicious. Nook is silent stepping, and she's on the other side of a hard wall. He aims at her. Like, I guess you would maybe be able to see her arm there. Yeah, you'd be able to see her arm sticking out. But he's, like, locked onto her and then reacts. Okay, that's the first weird thing we've seen. Now, did he just try to aim at the fuse through the wall here? Okay, so maybe we were a little too quick to judge. Or one round just happened to go completely in their favor every time. We'll see. If nothing else happens for the rest of the match, then I would say not cheating. But if they keep doing stuff like that for the rest of the match, then probably cheating. The whole Nook situation is the weirdest part for me, because it looked like he aimed at her, locked onto her, and then had no idea that he was aiming at her, and then just reacted to the shot. He is watching, like, places where Fuse is not, so that bodes well for him. Reported him before any of this, which is funnier. I know, like, when they reported him, it was like, I would not have reported just because someone flicked on me, but not probably most likely cheating. I mean, if you look at one thing like that and you're just already ready to determine someone's cheating, then you probably just claim that every single person you play against who kills you is cheating. Because one round does not determine whether someone's cheating or not. We need consistency. Who knows, maybe he aimed at the door and then was like, oh shit, I'm looking at them. I mean, I've had those moments. I've had a lot of moments where I aim right at someone, like at someone's head. I'm like, oh, this is a person, and I shoot. It happens. Now we'll just see if it keeps happening. And then they could have also aimed at the fuse, thinking that they could shoot them long range from there. Like, if you haven't played Outback, I believe that old Outback you used to be able to aim that far. But now you can't. The Nook was sprinting, which means that her gadget would not conceal her noise. You would be able to hear that clear as day. The Nook doesn't even know how to use their gadget. Everyone who kills me is cheating. That's how Siege works. I get all the kills and never die unless they're cheating. Sound just like Peter. Capcan trap. See, he didn't even know that Zofia was right next to him. He just reacted after he saw Zofia. I think he's just not that good. I mean, this guy isn't great, but it seems like everyone else on the enemy team is significantly worse. It was like a slightly weird lineup, but it's also like he's either lagging or the match replay is bugging out because he's constantly just like shifting and turning and then going from like aiming in one area, next frame aiming somewhere else. So they lose the next round because it goes to overtime. A good cheater knows how to throw in some realistic gameplay in the mix. I mean, yeah, people know how to hide their cheats pretty well, but if like are you really gonna say if one person has one good round, it means that they're cheating and the rest of the time they're hiding it? Or is it more likely that like, hey, this person's legit and they had one crazy round that happened to look like cheating? I would guess the second situation is way more common than the first. It's all about consistency. That's why there's like a few people in the Siege community who have been accused of cheating for a long time. And they're like, no, like I just always get these crazy moments. It's like, if you happen to get a crazy moment every single time you play, in every single match, like, maybe it's not just a crazy moment. Maybe that's just you cheating. Like, I know one example is Ambi, who I don't know if they're even in the scene anymore. They're like a 12-year-old kid, probably now like 14-year-old kid, who was always like looked at as the like golden child, amazing at the game, like probably one of the best players at the game, and he was only like 12. And then he's had 3 accounts get banned for cheating, and says, oh no, someone keeps stealing my accounts and cheating on them. It's like, well, you know, you're just a random kid playing ranked and that keeps happening to you. Probably not random people taking your account. Honestly, that play right there was on par with everything else. He always looks away and then gets shot at and then tries to, or like turns around, tries to kill them. Usually works. That time he didn't get the kill. One thing that makes me think that this guy isn't cheating also, or like, I guess it doesn't have as much weight when the people accuse. At least for me, if I ever accuse someone of cheating, it's usually because I know for sure that they're cheating. Obviously, that's not the case with everyone else. But if I know someone's cheating, I'm going to start going operators that will prevent them from getting easy kills. Shields, trap operators, etc. And I haven't really seen that from this team. They accused him of cheating in the second round, and they haven't really done anything to try to stop them from cheating. I did notice them looking at Pulse, but they obviously didn't push them or anything or have any reason to know that they're over there, so... Oh, maybe now they do, or they're coming back. The only thing I find weird about this is it's just so choppy in the replay. Like, look, they're aiming and then it's like flicked, basically, and it's so stuttery. Could be lag, could be the person who submitted this doesn't have like the greatest PC. And like even right there, I think that was 1 frame from looking this way to turning around. Like literally 1 frame. That there was 0 transition from there turning around. So I think it's match replays just being buggy for that, or maybe they are cheating. I don't know, and maybe they have some fucking speed hacks to turn around. The only thing making me say that they're not cheating in this round, none of their kills are suspicious. I guess that's one part. But the second part is, Pulse has been down there the entire time, and Finka never pushed him. Finka pushed everyone else, or killed everyone else that pushed, you know, the Finka. The Ella came down the stairs. Alibi jumped off the balcony. Rook was holding an angle. I think they could see them here. Right? Yeah, you can see them right there. It's a little hard to tell because the reticle is there for whatever reason. Like, you can see their legs moving. And at first they were unsure. You can see that they looked and they're like, nah, that can't be them. Looked away and they're like, oh shit, that is them. And the Pulse see forward from below, and the Finka still has no idea that the Pulse is coming from below. Oh, now they're watching the flying. Oh, and they looked away. Yeah, I really don't think that they're cheating, unless it's the last round. Maybe they do something. We want the ability to turn off outlines in match replay. I wouldn't mind that. I don't think I would do it too much, but it definitely, it's something I do myself, but also a lot of people watching do. As soon as they see anyone aim at someone and the outline lines up, they're like, oh, they're cheating. No, bro. You can aim somewhere and someone happens to walk in that direction. I know for CSGO they have that for their... Oh, now they reported the Azami. I guess that could have been any type of report. Oh, he's reporting all of them. He reported all 3 of them. Let me check the file. No, that was a different match that someone said they were boosting everyone. So then why did they just report everyone here? Oh, I don't have the text document. But, okay, well, at least I know it wasn't the one. There's another match that we have coming up where someone is accusing someone of cheating and boosting other people. I thought that might be this one, but they just reported everyone? I don't know. Any obvious cheaters today? Yes. The recruit was very obvious. I think the other two were innocent so far. This one also looks innocent, so we might be setting a record for lowest amount of cheaters in a day. Is boosting considered as cheating? Yes. Rage reporting, one of my friend group does that often just in case. Yeah, I have someone in my friend group who does that too. His name is Priest. We've had this argument in the past where I'm like, why bother reporting them if there's no like real evidence of them cheating? And he's like, well, there's no harm in it because if they turn out to be cheating, then they'll get banned. If not, then they'll just ignore the report. I'm more of the mindset that like flooding the channels with false reports probably just does not help the situation. But we have disagreed on that point many times. Alright, I'll look up their name. I don't think anything suspicious was going on. Red Cerberus X. 115, gold 2. Level 71. Probably a new account. Was playing with these people in the one match, but 1.15 KD. Now in plat with a 1.15 KD. I wouldn't say they're suspicious. Weird instance, and that's it. Fine with me. Now we go to the consulate match. This is the match I was thinking of. So it's TT Wheatley, who's accusing Jardani Wick, and I think a bunch of them, he says, are queued with him. What if you join a friend that's getting boosted, but you didn't know? Stop lying. I don't know. You're telling me that you can join a friend who's queuing with an obvious booster, which is someone who usually has hipfire, aimbot, wall hacks, all that shit, and you have no idea. If you have no idea, then you're just pretending to be ignorant. So he did say, I know the Dr. Baulo guy, free ice cream, and I think Red Zito Bandito are all queued with the Jardani Wick guy. And they're all shooting each other, so it makes sense. They're trolling. This guy does not know that cameras are no longer active outside after 10 seconds. Keeps lining them up before he peeks. Okay, maybe not as much now. The beginning, it definitely seemed like they were being lined up. That one kind of walked into his crosshair. But yeah, the beginning ones, they kept like, it looked like they kept looking up as if they were ready to pre-fire. Maybe they're just being aggressive. Maybe not. Does he run across the map because he knows? That did look like a reaction as opposed to knowing. And they suck there. This is an overtime match, so... I think fine so far. A little aggressive and a little suspicious, but nothing that was just like blatantly obvious. I have noticed the trend that Val keeps throwing cameras outside and then no one's using them. Okay, I think they are cheating based off that. They see the person crouches, so they aim down, realize they can't aim that low, so then they go up the stairs, pre-fire the head, and then they were getting ready for that one but then died. Didn't track that hatcher well in the window at all, was very slow. I mean, being bad at aiming doesn't suddenly mean that you're not cheating. A lot of people who cheat have really bad aim, and that's why they cheat. It's more about catching. More about catching things like that. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is very obvious. Yeah. I'm very curious to see how this round goes. Does he have hipfire hacks, do we think? Hold on. Was that even a headshot? Or even a shot? Oh, okay, I guess it was. But it also looked like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he, like, basically immediately goes on to the, who's that, Cade? If I'm not mistaken. So obviously sees the Jaeger, gets the headshot, and it immediately flicks back to Kate's head. He pulls away from that. The shot, like the flick to the head and the flick back down, was so fast that I feel like it must be cheats. I think he knows that the rook is behind the wall. He's trying not to make it too obvious. I guess if they lose here, then... Mira could have probably done significant damage to him if she just blew that up right away. I'm pretty sure this document, I'll look at it after, I'm pretty sure this document had like specific rounds for us to watch that were the most suspicious, so maybe I'll go look at them after. Honestly, after him trying to pre-fire the sledge through the barricade, I'm pretty set on saying that they're cheating. Did they? They missed every single shot there. How? They actually missed every single shot. The 1v3. He's looking at him through the wall. No one on his team is on cameras. He's dry humping the rook's body. Something like that also shows that the Blitz is so confident that he knows where the Cade is that he's not worried about, wow, about getting on the drone. Okay, let's go. If I'm not mistaken, this might be them. But if I look up the R6
I just love Dex,
like
bro.
tracker or the Ubisoft tracker, it doesn't work. Like the Ubisoft official stats page cannot find this player. Or, I don't know, maybe got banned. 2.26 KD and ranked in 21 matches after being 0.82 before coming back. Probably cheating. Like 99% sure they're cheating. Okay, last match we have Lil Switch Uwu are the Uwu Owu Owo clan, who's accusing BDHFHKJBHV. Are we about to see someone just go absolutely ballistic? Oh no. Oh no. They have the Fire Alpha skin. They circled around until they could see everyone. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we were wondering if we would go 50-50, and it looks like we are. They are walling, they have the recoil cheats, they have what I can only assume is also aimbot. They don't have aimbot, but they have the recoil cheat walls for sure. Maybe some type of aim assist. Who wins this? God, every time I see the recoil cheats, it makes me nauseated watching their aim. Shameless. Shameless. Like, why are they aiming so low? I don't get it. Like, I know the recoil cheats make it where they have no recoil on their end, but like, why is he aiming at the floor and then flicking more up? Maybe he activated another cheat that basically allows him to insta-kill or like get insta-aim. Well, there we have it, folks. 3 cheaters, 3 non-cheaters from the looks of it. What a day. That was an hour and a half. Jesus, that was a long hacker replay. I still want to give a huge shout out to the crew that locked in the cheater inside of a room. They reinforced all the walls, blocked the doorways, and did not let him out. Kudos to them. I guess nothing else really stuck out too much. A lot of reports for people who I don't feel like were even that suspicious. But we're doing our job. We're going through. We're checking to make sure people are getting banned, which I'm sure most of the people we report probably don't get banned anyways, but we like to believe they are. 50-50 is not a bad ratio. I mean, I guess that is true. 50-50 is not bad when you look back at a lot of the older hacker replays and you see like 5 out of the 6 people all being cheaters and very obvious ones. So I guess 50-50 is okay. It's not indicative of the community as a whole because I just take these matches at random. It doesn't really prove that like hackers are going down or anything, but I guess that is good. 50-50. Slightly less cheaters.